and welcome back. Last Saturday, I wanted to, or I meant to record an episode last Saturday, and I didn't because I was like, there's no point. I haven't played any games. I might as well wait until I played some games. So I was aiming for middle of the week, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, to just do a quick one. And then it was so hot, I just wound up just not recording anything and just took a break from recording because, like, it was so hot. I was having a hard time breathing and I was getting out of breath just breathing. And I just said, forget it. I'm not doing this. Um, so then it just kind of hit a point where I just kind of was like, all right, I'm going to have enough time Sunday evening to sit down and finish Hitman. So that's what I've done. I finished Hitman. So that and the credits are literally rolling as I've started recording this. So let's get into the 5 games I've ultimately played. Technically the last 2 weeks, but really it's just been the last week. I just didn't get a chance to play anything a week ago. But Burger Island, I finally got back to Burger Island and I have finished it. It's Diner Dash. You use the Wii remote. I should just get a Wii remote that I could use on camera, but whatever. You get a Wii remote and you just kind of point and click. You drag and you just kind of either make burgers, you make French fries, or you make shakes. As the game goes on, it just gets a little more complex. It takes longer to kind of make the things, make the items. You make a little more money. The game just gets a little more hectic, a little more stressful. By the end, I was gripping the Wii controller so tightly, like in between like levels or rounds, I was having to just kind of rest my hand and give it a little bit of a break. So I liked my time with Burger Island. It's simple. It took me maybe 3 hours. I gave it ultimately a 5.5. Uh, the next game I finished is Spider-Man Friend or Foe. Spider-Man Friend or Foe is a simple beat 'em up with basically God of War esque leveling up mechanics. Instead of the red orbs, they're orange something in this game. I can't even remember, gems or something stupid. And then you just kind of collect those, and then you use those to upgrade Spider Man. He's got different web abilities. Um, and by web abilities, I mean he can like shoot. He can like have web shots, which ends up being like 3 shots, I think. One is like a web rope that you grab and pull them in, and then the other one is more of like a web like stun type of thing. You just like squirt a lot on them, and it just kind of encases them in webbing. I wound up using the web rope the most because that one I found I could like grab them and then like swing them around and hit other enemies and chuck them. So that was kind of my favorite of like the webbing abilities. And then you could also just kind of upgrade Spider-Man himself, like upgrade his attack, his HP, his defense. And then you could also upgrade all of your foes in the game, and that's really where the game friend or foe comes in. Every maybe level, every couple levels, you're fighting a boss or a mini boss, and then once you've beaten that boss, you then can add them to your quote unquote party. It's a two it's a 2-man party. So for me personally, I just went with Prowler for most of the game until I got to Iron Man, and then I switched over to Iron Man. Um, for what it is, it's simple. I enjoyed the very simple RPG God of War leveling up mechanic. So for what it is, it's fun. I give it maybe like I think, let me check real quick. Probably should have known. Yes, I gave it a 6. It's above average. That's what I was thinking. I gave it. So okay. All right. The next game I am playing. That's a lot of sixes. It's this week. So um, is FIFA Soccer 2010. So after I beat Spider-Man Friend or Foe, I was like, all right, now I have an opening spot for my Xbox 360. So what should I play on it? And I started playing FIFA. I started playing some soccer because I wanted to be timely since the World Cup is happening right now, and it's really kind of heating up. We're getting into the round 16. I haven't watched any of the games. I don't understand soccer. So I did like the be a pro. I created myself. I picked a right winger because I was like, I know what a right winger is in hockey, so we'll see how it goes. I'm doing okay. My coach is telling me I'm out of position a lot. I don't really know. Feels like where I should be. Doesn't seem like a great spot to find an opening to score. So I don't know. I'll keep playing it. I've scored a few goals. Not the best at it, but I'm gonna keep at it, keep working at it. As of right now, I'm giving it about a 6. It's above average. It's nothing too special. I'm not the biggest soccer fan. I don't really get it either. But who knows? Maybe as I keep playing this, I'll understand soccer a little bit better. The next game I've been playing is Toy Story 3. Now, Toy Story 3 is a game I've been streaming. So there's two aspects to the game. There is the open world aspect, which allows you to just kind of run around the world, do whatever you want, complete whatever activities, unlock, new toys, unlock new areas. It's fun. It's cool. It's kind of like a Banjo Kazooie esque, very simple area, but it's a fun 3D platformer area. And then there's the like Toy Story 3 campaign, which has moments that are okay, and then moments that are just really bad. Which I mean, like, I don't know if I want to say really bad. If you watch the stream, part of the problem is, which I don't even know if I took the time to like export it over. I should probably check if I can do that still. Anyway, uh, so they had this like Ratchet and Clank esque section where you're grinding on rails and you're jumping back and forth, but it doesn't feel good and it's not responsive like it is with Ratchet and Clank. And I just kept dying at this one part. And I'm streaming in the morning, so I'm just streaming before work. And like, I literally just needed to get through this section, finish the level, and just go like eat something and go to work. And like I just kept dying and dying and dying. And it's like this is a stupid Toy Story. It's a kids game. I should just be able to fly through this. What is going on? It was a very frustrating part of the game. But for the most part, like it's just kind of boring. That's the like at least that section is. It's kind of just boring. But every time you do finish it, you do get like 10 achievement points, and that's why I'm gonna keep going through it. So lastly, another game that I've been holding on for way too long. Uh, Part of the problem is I've been playing a lot of like podcast game lately, and this game hasn't been. It's not a good podcast game. It needs my full attention. So I finally was like, all right, I'm going to give it my full attention Sunday night, and that's what I did. I sat down and I just kind of. I don't want to say I bowled through it, but yeah, I made sure to get through the campaign because I was enjoying the story as well. And ultimately, it's a really, really good, fun, third person action game. It I I will say I think I do like the PS4 Hitman games more. I think they just do a way better job of being sandboxes. These levels are just somewhat really small. They're very linear. Even your motivation like this just feels much more linear. It feels like if Uncharted it feels like if you took those PS4 games and just made them like very Uncharted in like Uncharted-esque levels where they're just narrow and it's weird. um I still like it. I'm kind of wondering if I will go back and just kind of dabble through some of the levels. That's another problem I was having. Sometimes like I would if I was like, I just want to like dick around and like play like a podcast game, I would play like old levels of Hitman. So I don't know if I'm gonna end up playing any more of Hitman, but either way, I feel very good about my time with Hitman. I gave it an 8.5. So with that, let's get into. Let me just pause this. I messed up. Sorry. I'll be 1 second. Okay, I meant to have this up and I accidentally closed it, so I was like, shoot, I just gotta pause this for a second. So, let's get into today where well, I'm really ultimately locked in a few of these. As of right now, I'm putting Toy Story 3 as a 5, so I'm giving it's ranked at number 32. So I think it's fallen some since my last episode. FIFA Soccer 10. As of right now, I gotta give that the marking that I'm currently playing it. But as of right now, it's getting 6 above average. I think it's above average, and it's getting ranked at 29. We'll see where it and ultimately gets locked in, but that's right now where I have it. Spider-Man Friend or Foe, I locked that in as an above average game, and it's between Mario Party 8 and Condemned Criminal Origins. And then I skipped Burger Island. Burger Island is right here. It's right below, right above Toy Story 3. Burger Island, I gave it a 5.5. I liked it more than I should. I do think it's somewhere around average, above average. It's kind of like it's actually kind of a fun average game. So I'm locking that in at rank 31 between NASCAR Unleashed and Toy Story 3. And then lastly, Hitman. It's been sitting at number 10, and that's where I'm going to lock it in at number 10. It's pretty good. I'm giving it an 8.5, and it's getting locked in between Viva Pinata and Fear First Encounter Assault Recon. So I want to thank you for watching. I know I need to be more consistent with these videos, and I will try to be. Like I said, I just kind of got to a point where I just needed a break from work, the heat, and doing these videos. It was too much. So I just went, you know what? I don't have to do these videos. My goal is to do it when this is supposed to be fun. So it wasn't fun at the moment. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.